Hi, this is Sheila Tompkins. We want to thank you for coming to Tompkins Jewelers today. Dad started the company in 1959, and he began working at what was once then Cox & Company, which is now where Iron Horse is. And he was the watchmaker. He also sold the shotguns and the clocks there at the concession. He went into business for himself in 1959. And in 1969, as a teenager, I needed a home economics project for some wood refinishing, and Dad had a big grandfather's clock that he was taking completely apart and restoring. It was an 18th century clock. Before I knew it, I was working at the lathe, I was restoring antique clocks and watches. About 1973-74, I was introduced to a gentleman who was a certified gemologist. Wonderful man named Chess London from Richmond, Virginia. Phenomenal jeweler. Old world trained from Europe, and he set me on to a course of studying gemstones. And girls and anything that sparkle just sort of naturally go together. So I've got the mechanical side, understanding what it takes to make jewelry that will last a lifetime, along with the folklore and the beauty of gemstones that we girls just are in love with. As a jeweler, I'm very much involved with a person's special moments in their life, getting married, having children, special anniversaries, the birth of the first child. These are moments that I've now had the privilege of 3 and 4 generations of people here in this community that I have been strategically involved in some of the most important points in their life, and that's what jewelry is. And that is the most rewarding thing, is to work with a client and know that for the rest of their life, when they look at that piece of jewelry, it marked a moment, and they trusted us.
My name's Amy Shady. I started back in jewelry in 1992 through apprenticeships. This is white gold. We use a ring compressor and ring stretcher.
The coating that's on it comes from what?
It's boric acid and denatured alcohol that acts as a flux. That keeps the fire scale down and it keeps it clean. And I just have a feel for it because I've done it so long.
So we call it pearling here at Tompkins Jewelers. We girls love our pearls. Here the pearl is fully drilled. I want to have each pearl so that it's snug between the clasp and the knot and between each knot. The reason that we tie a knot between each pearl is so that if the strand ever breaks, you're only going to lose 1, maybe 2 pearls at the most. There you go. That's how they should look. They all do have categories. Gemstones sometimes are separated into what is called semi-precious and precious. Those of us that are gemologists, we have a real stickler about calling something semi-precious. Nature only made a limited number of gemstones down in the earth. That's it. They're all precious. Some are just more precious than others because of their rarity and what they're sought for. When we think of gemstones, we think of rocks. When I think of pearls, cameos, coral, those come from living creatures. So they are gems, but they're not stones.
See how it's changing? Yeah. It's just like Lord of the Rings.
You guys crafted that ring, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Marianne, what are those earrings you're wearing?
Aren't they great?
They're beautiful.
Sheila said they're inside-out earrings, which means, can you see the diamonds in the front and the back?
I do
And it's
see
got
that.
a new clasp, the safety clasp on it.
It's gorgeous.
Awesome.